Sonia on the call?
You hear me?
Is that Sonia?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so Sonia's a team leader platinum. We're going to give you a proper introduction. She's a team leader, has 3,000 org points in 1 month, and platinum is 3,000 in personal sales. Sonia was born in Mexico. How awesome is that? So, Sonia, please tell us who you are and how everything's going for you in Modere.
Thank you, thank you. First thing I'm going to start telling you, I'm your biggest stalker. I admire you. I love your personality, and I've been watching you. Okay,
thank you.
My name is Sonia Salinas. I was born and raised in Mexico. I actually came to the United States 27 years ago because I wanted to learn new English to go get a better job over there. I met the guy, and story ended. He's a Houstonian. We married 25 years after, 2 kids. I'm a school teacher. I've been an elementary school teacher for 17 years now, about to start my 18th year. And my story with Modere comes from like almost 4 years ago. I was invited by another person, not my upline now. By the way, my upline, my leader is Yesenia Hernandez, which I love her. I get into her Zoom every Monday. Yes, I belong to the Latina group, and she's lovely. She's taught me a lot. So 4 years ago, I did not have this vision. I did not have this purpose in life to build something. Like I said, I've been doing my school teaching job, and I was okay. But I turned 50 this week, and my hormonal system has been messing up with my life, and I knew what I needed to do. I always kept Yesenia. It's weird. I didn't keep my upline from before, but Yesenia always stayed in my, news feed in Facebook, and I kept watching her, and as you said, that works. So one day, one of my miserable perimenopause days, I said, I'm just going to order Modere because I know that stuff is good. So I got back to drinking the product. It was 2 weeks when I told Yesenia, you know what, I want to join the company. So I came in with the one of the promotion packages that they had back in, I think it was April. I'm about to be 3 months in the company as a social marketer. And I joined. I was very strong from the beginning. I knew and I know what I want and where I want to go. And I guess I've been intentional. So that's how I came back to Modere, with a purpose.
Love that. I love that. So I'm going to ask you some questions because I really think the Latina market is hot right now, and I am dying to recruit one of my own. So I have some questions. What do you recommend for somebody who is in, a situation where they're not quite sure if they can do this or do it because maybe a language barrier? So how did you kind of jump that hurdle?
So one of the things that I think has helped me is I'm not going to stop because it's scary. It was scary to come over here. It was scary to become a teacher. I learned English as a 23-year-old. And, I've never been scared. I like to do the, go for what I want. I'm a go-getter, so I will tell anyone, just like I think it was Sarah, I like what she said. If it makes you nervous, it's something good. Do it.
Love that.
Like, fight that and still do it. I'm proud of my accent. I embrace my accent. I actually started because of watching you guys, like I said, I just started sharing my story on my videos. I never talked about that, but I've always had a strong accent, and I know I'm going to have it all my life. And I like it. Look at Sofia Vergara. Her accent has taken her places, So I guess that will not be a barrier. I will not call it a language barrier. If you really want to do it, just go for it and don't let that stop you. People is going to like that of you. And a lot of people out there actually relate to that as well. So there is crowd for everybody, and there's crowd for language barriers too.
I love that. So you are only 2 months in. Can you give us 3 sales tips on how you smashed platinum? Three of your best tips.
Sure. Okay, so there is a lot more than 3, but what's been working for me, I will say, is, like I said, I'm a go-getter. I set myself goals. I've been doing my stuff. As a good school teacher, I've been doing my homework, and I've been watching you guys, people that is doing what I want to be, people that is what I want to be and what they're doing, and I try to not necessarily imitating you guys, but watching you and sharing from my spot. Okay, it's about sharing life. It's about sharing my struggles. So I go and I guess I'm being intentional with what I'm sharing now. From like before, I've always been a very big person on Facebook, and I'm very active, and I have my friends, and I keep my Mexico friends, that's the way I interact with people. But now I see my social media with intention. Like I am sharing with them, but now I have an intention, a purpose, something I want to get out of it. And it's working. I've been a little more active on TikTok because I was not before. I actually don't even have a lot of followers, so you guys go follow me. And I've been investing, time, learning. I was actually also thinking about hiring a new person, someone to help me with the content, because that's one thing I'm working on right now, trying to be more creative, and I'm looking for options. But that is my number 1. As a number 2, I will say that I have the will and I use it. There is something that I believe. I'm a big believer of the big will. Like if you are willing to do it, there's nothing that is going to stop it. You have to find the will in you, because having the big will of doing stuff is going to take you farther than being smart, than having a title. That if you don't take that power in you, because this isn't everybody, and I guess I shared that also in my story. So it'll take you farther than being smart or anything else. Number 3, a lot of people will get it or get the product, I think, just because it's me, and vice versa. I think that a lot of people doesn't get it because it's me. So you also have to believe in the power of your energy. I'm a big believer of our energy and the way it works and how we attract it. And I also invest on myself. That's a big tip that I will give to everybody. I do, and I've been doing the 30 minutes of personal growth. I joined a 14-day challenge that John had for all of us, and I've been doing everything every single day. The challenge finished yesterday, but today I felt the need to do my life. Like I got into the habit. So create those habits. Manage your time and be organized with your time. Like take this seriously and said, okay, I'm going to do 15 minutes of follow-up. Like John says, 15 minutes of posting, 15 minutes of doing my life. So today, I didn't even have to if I said, okay, well, the challenge is over. Well, no, I had the need, and I knew I had to do it. So like you guys said, messy action is better than no action. My videos have been a mess, but I still show up. People is interacting with me, and a lot of them, they don't do it at the moment, but they will contact me after. New customers are contacting me by themselves. I have not and I have to say this, I have not get to the point that strangers contact me yet. I'm not there yet, but I'm going over there, and I know it. So another thing that I have to share is be personal. Show that you care. I think that works. Not just be a salesperson. Don't even throw prices out there to people if they don't ask you for it. Like, show them that you are trying to help and sharing, and not just so people don't like salespersons. So you must get or make that connection with your customers and know that their struggles, ask them how they're doing, follow up when they buy the product from you, not just, okay, I sold you, so you're on your own. I like to know, okay, what you need, ask questions, create those relationships with them. And the last one, I think, for me is that I already mentioned that I'm sharing, I started sharing my story this week. I actually shared everything about the story of my life and how my dad was, and I've been very stubborn for the good. And I always tell people, I'm sharing good stuff with you. If this wasn't good, I would not share it, I promise. And I guess creating that credibility with people that is watching you and having that confidence. Someone is watching you. One of my social marketers, and I think the best one so far that the people that got into my team, she wasn't my friend. We were not really friends. We had friends in common, and she watched me one messy, I'm telling you, messy story, me drinking from the bottle, my biocell life. And she told me that. She said, Sonia, that was the video that I was like, okay, I want that. She's saying that stuff is good, and she's very convinced. So just be yourself, be authentic, share your results, and that's it. I think there's nothing that sells more than being yourself and be honest.
I love that. I love that you said authenticity. I am very big on authenticity. If you guys have ever watched my stories, I am very real, raw, and uncut, and I give you guys the not sugar-coated version of myself, and I always make sure you nailed it on the head, energy. Energy is what sells. Yes, energy is everything, and you are what you attract, and some of us have to learn that even if you're having a good day or a bad day, show your energized self, because no one's perfect, but energy is key. And she also said create relationships. Lose the commission breath and find the problem and give them a solution and build a relationship around their problem. I love that, because a lot of us are so eager to get that sale that we forget to be a human being and build and create a real relationship. And I love that you were doing the challenge and you are still participating and doing all of these little activities that are going to lead to big results. So I thank you, Sonia, for sharing. I definitely will follow you on TikTok. Make sure you send me that in my inbox so I can follow you, love.
Yes, please.
And I'm super proud of all of you girls who were on this call. A lot of you girls were new to the company, and you guys are smashing it. You guys are showing people, no matter how old, no matter young, no matter where you're from, that anybody can truly do this, whether you're a mom, a teacher, a lawyer, from another country or here. So I'm super blessed and thankful for all you guys in the Saturday team call. You guys smashed it. And, guys, remember, take a selfie for your teammates and your potential leads to see how you were getting your one free hour on your lovely Saturday, some amplified energy. So thank you guys for having me. Stay blessed, and we'll see you guys for the next Saturday team call.
Thank you.
Thank you.